Welcome to Unboxing What Matters, a podcast brought to you by Daraz. In each episode, we will unpack the opinions, topics, and big ideas that are inspiring and changing our world today. I am your host, Mimi Nicklin. Welcome to the show. Hello and welcome to Unboxing What Matters. Today we are going to have a conversation all around innovation, creativity and where the world is going in the years that have passed. Today I am with Maud Meijboom and Raquel Fernando, both managing directors here in Sri Lanka. Maud, managing director of Heineken, and Raquel, managing director of Daraz Sri Lanka. Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you very much for having us. Yeah.
Very exciting to have this conversation with two people from such different worlds, and yet, as we heard in our pre-discussion, so much sort of shared passion, shared context of where the world is going. Let's start by talking about leadership and teams. Maud, I'm going to start with you. You've been a marketer for a very long time, right?
Yes.
This is your passion, right? Let's talk about teams.
Yeah.
Maybe how that shifted in the last few years, because it has, right? We've gone from sort of very in office to very hybrid. We've gone from quite local to very global. Lots going on out there. How has marketing changed from a leadership point of view, from a team point of view in the last few years? What are you seeing?
Yeah, if you think there's always two questions in there, because leadership change. If I answer that part first, I think leadership is becoming much more conscious and much more inclusive. Whereas in the past, and I'm working at a beer company, which was considered quite masculine, there is now really the proven effort that if you have mixed teams, if you have diverse teams, not only men and women, but also from different backgrounds, different paths of life, that in the end you perform better. And then if you look at it from a marketing perspective, I think in marketing it is crucial to be obsessed with your consumer. Yeah. And if you look back in the days, we might even in Heineken had quite a similar profile, all went to the good universities, had seen the world. And if you look at how you really create great work is by being obsessed with consumers and not only serving them what you think is right, so listening to consumers, but also opening that perspective. So for me in marketing it's crucial to have very diverse teams and stimulating inclusion, diversity, and that everyone has a seat at the table. And you have to listen as a leader. You have to listen to the people and what they bring to you, and that is in marketing, but also in other functions in our company.
I want to come back to D&I later in this conversation because I think it's a fascinating topic, particularly in beer, as you said. Moving from what was probably at one point a very masculine drink to where we are today. So I'm going to come back to that.
Sure.
But from a team point of view and from a marketer's point of view, are marketers changing? The people that are in marketing? So you're talking about diversity, different people. How are you seeing that shift? The young people, the teams you're seeing, are they different today? Is marketing changing?
Well, I think in the end, why did I become a marketer? Because I love to create things, and that you think of things like, and in beverages, could we create this or that or so and so, and then to go to the supermarket and to see that on shelf is brilliant. That's why I love FMCG. It goes fast, it's innovative, etc. But I think the way to do marketing is changing. Back in the days, everyone, like our parents, what did they do? They watched the same TV network, and the next day everyone was talking over the coffee machine, like, oh, did you see that show? Yeah. Now you need to have people that are able to create consumer pull, and not only like who talks TV. I don't even have a TV, but understand technology and the acceleration and then the pace, and be a bit of a IT obsessed, digital transformation obsessed as well.
Does a brand like Heineken, it's an alcohol industry, how much of sort of your customer conversion happens through sort of digital means versus in front of a shelf or behind a bar?
In the end, what is the biggest persuasion is still word of mouth. So recommendation from a friend or from a bartender is still the number one driver. But indeed, conversion just from watching TV and sending stuff to people, that's not it. That builds your basic hygiene factor, maybe some functional messaging, etc.
Yeah.
But for a consumer nowadays, it's super important one, and especially if you talk Gen Z. What does a brand stand for? What is the purpose? Does it bring it to life? And is it not just, oh yeah, they put a sticker on it and it's like nice to say that because that's what you're supposed to say, but are you really walking the talk? Are you bringing that purpose to life? And then from just sending, can I experience the brand? Do I indeed also see, okay, they're making sustainable packaging. Actually, they have reduced their amount of glass or amount of cardboard in the packaging by so and so, or indeed by buying this I'm contributing to this and that. People really want to see those tangible things. So almost purpose is now a word that everyone uses.
That's
but I say every brand has a purpose. Is the reason why you're alive. But that purpose has to gel with your target.
Thank you for joining us on today's episode of Unboxing What Matters. Subscribe and follow us on social media to stay on top of all that's to come in the season ahead.